Hello, welcome back to Football Trivia League. We're back today with the second episode of our brand new mini-series where we're bringing back familiar faces from Season 1, pitting them against one another to see who comes out on top. So in each episode, contestants will face 5 questions and each question is going to have 5 possible answers. So there's 25 points up for grabs. So last episode saw Tom in the hot seat and this week we're joined by Alex. Alex, how are you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
Yeah, very good, thanks. Did you get a chance to watch Tom?
I did. He's a very knowledgeable man.
He is a very knowledgeable man.
He didn't do as well as I thought Tom would do, but he did still set a good score.
He was slightly upset with his score, but yeah, I think once the camera's on, the pressure's on, it's not as easy as it looks.
You can vouch for me. My football knowledge is actually quite good, but as soon as the cameras turn on, I absolutely crumble.
Well, hopefully that doesn't happen today.
Yeah, my goal is to not come last.
That's a great ambition. I like it. You know the format then. 5 questions, 5 possible answers, 3 lives per question.
Yep.
You ready to face your first question?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, good luck. So, what I want you to do for me, Alex, is tell me Chelsea's first 5 managers of the 21st century. The first 5 managers to manage Chelsea in the 21st century.
Ooh. Also partly thinking I'm on here just so you can get like a nice range of my stressed facial expressions. There's a name that immediately comes to mind, but I don't know whether they were 98, 99 or whether they spilled into the 2000s. Do I go risky to start with and rattle myself? I'm trying to do it in... I want to say Vialli.
Correct.
Oh. And then the next one I've kind of had it. It's weird when the camera's on. What mind blanks have like I've got someone I know played for Chelsea as well, and in my head they managed them. But I completely might have fabricated that in my mind. I want to say Mourinho.
Correct.
Okay. Now I just need to know where Mourinho's come in that.
Tom struggled with that a little bit on the...
Yeah. Who would Mourinho have replaced? Oh, Ranieri.
Correct. 3 for 3 with no lives lost, Alex. Very good start.
I'm taking a risk. So this is the one, like, I know he played for Chelsea. In my head, right now, my brain is telling me he managed Chelsea, but we're about to find... Zola?
No.
He didn't manage them at all, did he?
It's one life gone. He has managed in... the,
UK. He's managed... I can tell you the other clubs he's managed. Watford and West Ham. But I don't know why...
And I think he managed Birmingham as well. In fact, I think we had a question in Season 1... which was name the clubs that Gianfranco Zola had managed in England. So that's funny that's come up. But
and also was that in my episode Chelsea as well?
I don't think so. 2 lives left. 2 to get.
If it's after Mourinho, there would be someone like Villas-Boas. And I think that's my guess, Villas-Boas.
No, not Villas-Boas. So Villas-Boas was the 8th manager. So you've got 1 life left and 2 to get.
Is this the easy question?
It's easier than the next one.
Okay, yeah, cool. Yeah, because when I was looking at Tom's episode, when you see all the graphics and stuff. Okay.
So the graphics for the people at home,
it's in order. So like I'm watching Tom's like, so I can see the gap there, whereas like you don't know that as a. Whereas like. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, there's a few, and there was so for example, I know there was a Hiddink interim season. Scolari, I think, was... So what World Cup did he manage Brazil at? I think Scolari might have been... I think that's the one I want to go for. I'm going to go Scolari.
Correct.
Oh!
Well played, Alex. There's still 1 to get.
Okay.
You've got 4 out of 5 so far, that's strong.
Okay. I think the last one, if Scolari... If Ranieri was earlier than I thought, and I've got to be going afterwards, I think it's the Hiddink interim season then. Because Hiddink wasn't that recent.
It's not Hiddink.
Okay.
It's not Hiddink. But you got 4 out of 5,
Okay.
and this one is probably the hardest one of the lot that you missed. It's Avram Grant.
Oh, of course.
Followed by Ancelotti, Villas-Boas, Di Matteo and Rafa Benitez. But 4 out of 5, Alex, is not to be sniffed at.
Okay.
Congrats.
Okay. I feel...
How do you feel now that one's out the way?
I mean, well, you know me, so any other answer other than stressed would be a lie.
Okay, so for question 2, Alex, I want you to name the 5 outfield players who've got 50 or more caps for the England men's national team without scoring a goal for England.
Oof.
There's only 5.
There's a double whammy to get out there. It's getting the 50 and then the goal as well. There's going to be some curveballs in there, but there's also, I bet, some names in there that you're like, oh my god, can't believe they didn't score a goal. Michael Carrick.
No, not Michael Carrick.
Was that wrong on both counts?
You only lose 1 life if he's wrong on both counts, though. Don't worry.
Okay. the call terminates.
He hasn't scored for England, but he has 34 caps. He doesn't reach the 50 cap threshold.
Oh, hang on. Was it not midfielder?
No, outfield players.
Okay, here's where I've done that
You
thing
thought
where I
I
haven't
said
heard
midfield.
the whole. I haven't listened to the whole. Just outfield players.
Sorry, Alex. It's outfield players, so players who are not goalies.
I heard. Sorry, that was my bad. I heard mid. Well, I think you said outfield, and you definitely said outfield. But in my brain, I heard midfield.
Well, it's outfield. At least we know that from
Okay,
now.
well, yeah. Hence why I went Michael Carrick and defensive midfield.
Well, not a bad shout with 34 caps and no goals.
Yeah. Okay. Gary Neville can't have scored for England.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. Gary Neville is correct. You've got 1 point.
There's another name I'm thinking of. I know he took penalties and penalty shootouts, but I don't think he would have taken one in a game. I can't remember him scoring. So I want to say Owen Hargreaves.
It's not Owen Hargreaves. So Owen Hargreaves has got 42 caps, no goals.
I'm just going to stick with defenders for a bit. Sol Campbell scored a goal, I believe. I don't think Ledley King, although he should have, with injuries, I don't think he got to 50 caps. So the left backs would have been, going back a bit, Pearce, Lasso, Wayne Bridge. Luke Shaw has scored a goal.
Quite a famous one.
Yeah. Adams might not have scored. Torn between Tony Adams and Stuart Pearce. Stuart Pearce.
No. He got 5 goals and 78 caps.
Okay.
Tony Adams also had 5 goals. So you got 1 there, but that is hard, that one, Alex. So, do you know what? You were running through left backs and you skipped over one, but Ashley Cole. 107 caps, no goals.
Wow.
Then it's Gary Neville, 85 caps.
Yeah.
Then it's Ray Wilson, 63 caps. Des Walker, 59 caps. And Phil Neville, 59
I did. Oh my lord! I did think. So I rattled myself with the midfielders So I thought Phil Neville, and then I did the whole thing of I don't think he got 50 caps.
Alex, that's a solid start. 5 out of 10. You're 1 behind where Tom was at this point, but that is an almighty difficult question. So, next question.
Yep.
Hopefully this one's a bit more doable. I want you to name...
I will make it look not doable.
I want you to name the 5 top scoring non-Europeans in Champions League history.
Ooh. Well, let's be sensible about this. Well, there's got to be someone called Lionel Messi in there.
Correct.
Okay, there's a lot of names floating about in my head. Do you want to hear the names I'm thinking of before I pick one?
It's up to you if you want to tell me them. I've got a drink, so it looks... So
okay, yeah, so you can't smirk. Neymar, R9, Diego Forlan is up there. I'm also thinking Samuel Eto'o, because I think he was around a long time. I think they were all quite there's probably someone massive I'm missing, but they were around for a long time. Let's say Neymar.
Neymar is correct.
I think if I've said... So I've got those three left. I'm going to say those three because I've thought of them and I've got the lives. And if it's one of those and I didn't say them, I'll be kicking myself. So I'm going to go Diego Forlan.
No, not Diego Forlan.
Samuel Eto'o.
No. One life left, Alex.
One life left.
Yep, Samuel Eto'o is 7th on the list.
With how many goals?
30.
30. Okay, that's a lot. There's two names I'm thinking of. One's a striker, one's a midfielder. In my head, the midfielder played for longer in the Champions League, but he was a goal-scoring midfielder. The striker was a very good goal-scorer and has won the Champions League. Is he one of those strikers where he's like, he scored goals in big games that you remember? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And this is the bit where I'll tell you both answers and the midfielder's the right answer and the striker's the right. Okay, on that basis, I'm going Didier Drogba.
Correct.
Oh.
Didier Drogba is correct. So that's 3. You've got 3, 1 life left and 2 to get. Drogba scored 44 Champions League goals.
Okay. I'm going to go for another African player, I think. Oh. Mohamed Salah.
Correct. He is on 47 goals. He's got more than Drogba. So you're 4 out of 5, 1 to get with 1 life left.
Now, do I dip back to South America or do I stick in Africa? But there's basically 2 names my brain has settled on, which was R9 and Yaya Toure. Obviously, Yaya Toure is a midfielder, but in terms of longevity, did he score that many in the Champions League, though? Was he just a... Because he had that one season in the Premier League where he just absolutely smashed it. So these are the ones where you're doing this and you're in the pub with your friends. You go, go on, give us a country or give us a club, and we'll. But it's not like that in this.
No, it's not.
They can't see me slip a fiver through the Zoom call to you.
Yeah, as much as you keep WhatsApping me.
Yeah. Well, you put your phone on airplane mode. It's quite difficult. Big.
Go on.
Big strikers. Let's go big. Ronaldo. R9.
No, it's not Ronaldo. So that is you up. So you got Messi, number 1, 129 goals. Salah was next, 47. Drogba, 44. Neymar, 43. And then it was Sergio Aguero on 41.
Of course, yeah. I didn't see, he didn't come into my head, but I did think Tevez. I did, yeah.
Yeah, then it was Cavani, then Eto'o, then Kaká, Vinicius Jr. and Mane. Yeah, so you've done a total of 9 lives.
Yeah.
And you've got 9 points. For your next question, I want you to tell me the top 5 all-time goal scorers at the FIFA Men's World Cup.
There's a name. I bet there's more obvious names that I can go to. Let's start with Ronaldo.
R9.
Yeah.
Correct.
Now, I don't know whether this is the name that... This could be one of those names like, well, of course he says this name next, but I think he's the one that people sometimes forget how many he scored at World Cups. And it's a player that I really liked, considering you've played with me and you know how close to the goal I like to... So there's a graphic of this player where it shows his goals that he scored and they're like all 6-yard box or like... So I want to say Miroslav Klose.
Correct.
Now there's another one, and I've got this in my head, and again it's one of those ones where I've got the lives and I'll kick myself if I don't say it. But I think Thomas Muller's up there.
Thomas Muller is incorrect. So that's 1 life gone.
Pele.
No. Pele is joint 6th. He's just outside this top 5.
It sounds mad if I don't say Messi or Cristiano Ronaldo. In my head, they didn't score that many at international tournaments. But for sheer longevity, one of, if not both of them, must have. So so basically, what I think the situation we found ourselves in is one of those two is in there, and I've got one guess left. Argentina obviously won it recently, and they did get to another final. I think Portugal tended to do better in Euros, is my instinct. So I'm going to say Lionel Messi.
Correct. Well done, Alex.
Yeah, I don't think Ronaldo did that. Just thinking of like the other big strikers of that kind of.
One life left.
Van Basten.
It's not Van Basten, no. Sorry, Alex. But,
Okay.
you know, I think a 3 there is solid. So, Klose was number 1 on 16. Ronaldo, 15. Gerd Muller, 14.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Lionel Messi, 13. And Just Fontaine was 13.
Okay.
Just outside the top 5, you had Pele, who was on 12. Then it's Mbappe.
Yeah, I did think he was quite high.
Yeah, because he scored a hat-trick in the final, didn't he?
Yeah.
Well, he's scored 12 in 14 games, which is incredible.
Yeah, that's mad.
And then after that, the next two were Klinsmann and Sandor Kosic. Okay. And then the rest is after that. Lineker was on 10. Cristiano Ronaldo, all the way down, he's only scored 8 in 22 games. So, although he's a great goal scorer, obviously, his record in World Cups, as you mentioned, isn't amazing. You've got 12 points.
Okay.
Out of a possible 20.
Yeah.
Which means if you get all 5 on your last question, you can go level with Tom.
How you can do it. This last question.
You can do it. Imagine if you saved your perfect 5 until the end.
I pulled it out there. If I get a 5 in the last round here, that is literally reversing what I normally do.
Yes. So, question 5. The 5 Belgians.
Ooh.
5 Belgians.
Yeah.
With the most Premier League appearances.
Ooh. Very good question, that.
Thank you. I wrote it myself.
Romelu Lukaku.
Correct.
Because there's some big names that come to head your mind, but like you just know there's a not a guess. I'm just saying you just know there's an Ed De Hoy in there, like as a left field one. Yeah. I mean, if Ed De Hoy's in there now, I'm going to be livid.
You know, Ed De Hoy's Dutch, yeah.
That's why he wasn't my guess. Toby Alderweireld.
No. That's 1 life gone.
Kevin De Bruyne.
Correct. Nice and quick there, Alex.
Yeah. My brain just gave me Marouane Fellaini. In my head, it's like he was definitely a few seasons at both Everton and United, but like my brain's not telling me was he at a season at Everton, a season United, or was he at 5 seasons at both? But then a lot of the Belgian players. Oh, Eden Hazard.
No. It's so close though. Hazard is 6th on the list and pretty close to the 5th place one.
How many did Hazard have?
245 games. This is your last life on the show, so you don't throw it away hastily.
Yeah. Oh, no. And I've done a different thing where he's not the nationality I think he is. Ignore me.
If you lose your last life saying another Dutchman.
Worse, I think this one was South African.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to go Marouane Fellaini.
Correct. So you were unsure about his longevity, but he was at Everton for quite a while. He actually played for Man United for quite a while as well. So you've got 1 life left, 2 to go.
Okay. There's going to be some names there that I'm like, Belgian players. Bloody Kevin Morales came to my mind. And then if it's Kevin Morales, I'm going to bloody kick myself. I just put me out of my misery, I think. I think I'm going to have to say Vermaelen. Go Vermaelen.
It is not Vermaelen. It's not Vermaelen, Alex.
I knew it wasn't. I just had to.
You got a solid 3 there, to be fair.
Yeah.
Like one of these, I think you're going to be a bit annoyed that you didn't think of because he's a bit of a legend. The other one, so. But so number 1 on the list was Kevin De Bruyne with 288 games.
Yeah.
Next, it was Christian Benteke.
Oh yeah,
Benteke. 280.
Oh yeah. And again, that's That's just a longevity one.
Then it was Lukaku, as you said, 278. Then it was Vincent Kompany with 265. And then Marouane Fellaini, as you said, on 260. The next 5 were Hazard, Mignolet, Dembele, Fulham player, and Vertonghen. Oh, and then Tielemans in 10th. You hit 15 points, which I think is actually really respectable, man.
It's amazing what you don't think of. Someone will be watching this going, how has he not thought of Vincent Kompany?
Yeah, and I hope there's someone at home watching who also thought of Ed De Hoy. No, but honestly, Alex, so looking at the leaderboard now, Tom's on top with 17 points and 10 lives. You're in second, 15 points and 15 lives. But I think 2 points off the top, you're going to be in the mix.
And Tom's knowledge is good.
Yeah, and I asked Tom this question, but out of everyone from season 1, is there anyone you think might finish on top?
Dimmy is the obvious answer.
Yeah, Tom said that.
Do you know what? They did feature in season 1. I think you're in with a shout.
I am going to have an episode. And yeah, I guess everyone watching, we'll see you next time when we've got someone else lined up from season 1 to tackle the questions.
My hat's got that thing.
Cheers, mate.
See you later. Have a good one.